all, Bhumika, thanks for the very generous introduction. Uh, and sir, honestly, it was my privilege to have been part of this ICF. I should mention I have not changed jobs too many times. I was in Aisha for 14 years. After that, I was in Visteon, which is a autocom company, for probably around 22 years. Of course, they changed hands quite a few times in terms of ownership. So I was end of last year was actually the time when I was supposed to superannuate, and I was thinking definitely one of the things I'd like to do is how to maybe I should become a good coach, because that is something which I had probably done during my years in working, and I always thought I should reach out to people, and whenever I was able to connect to people, and in fact, in quite a few times, especially if I'm able to be of some sort of help to people, it triggers a very different emotion in us. I wouldn't say it is a sense of just not a sense of happiness, a sense of gratitude, a sense of connectedness, which is difficult to express in words. So from that point of view, I thought I would do some consultancy, and I definitely want to do some teaching. I'd like to do some coaching as well. So that is the reason why I took this up. And while I was searching, I came across ICF. I had an introductory Zoom meeting, and within a few minutes, I knew this is what I'd like to do with Dr. Didi. And I think all of us, I would say, I'm very happy to be part of this larger fraternity of ICF coaches, and very happy to be part of it. And hopefully, Dr. Didi was saying one day we'll all maybe physically meet. But all of us are, I would say, very fortunate to have Dr. Didi as our coach, as our mentor. Because of many reasons. One is he has been in the industry for such a long time. He's been in global companies across geographies. He's worked in several places in very senior positions. So the experience that comes with it is absolutely invaluable. On top of it, I think if you really see, he is with all his global experience, he is very, very Indian. And I would say that I'm sure I speak for each and every one of us when we say it. He is somebody we would like to speak to. He would somebody we'd like to relate to. He would somebody we'd like to tell our stories to, right? So from that point of view, he is a great soul. He's a great soul whom you would be able to. You are actually sometimes in life, I think when you say a gratitude is maybe the universe has sent us to meet some people, and Dr. Didi is definitely one of them. So that is a gratitude. First of all, I'd like to give to the universe that I have an opportunity to have come across with Dr. Didi, and to have spent actually every Friday morning, that was a precious couple of hours, and personally for me. Now, I think all of us go through so many trainings in our life, some of them which we want, and some of them which are forced by companies to us, technical training, behavioral training, all of them. But I think this coaching is a very different experience. It's a coaching experience where it invokes a personal journey. It invokes an inner journey. It invokes a personal journey. And at some point of time, I think this is sort of something like a summing up, right? You go back to your earlier days, and after that, you start relating to it. You start speaking out, and with this course, but you start relating to it, and that's a journey which is one of summing up life itself. So this is very precious. It's very different. And people who actually take this up seriously, I'm sure they would benefit immensely. And as I mentioned earlier, I think during the course of a career, you sometimes you have the good fortune of having supported somebody, right, during their hour of need. And those are always the time when you feel so connected, not just happy, but feel so connected. And that you also feel a gratitude that you have actually been in a position to help someone. So more than the gratitude felt by the person who got the help, you would feel very different and very contented. So that way, I think we are all fortunate to have been part of the journey with Dr. Didi. And this has actually been life-changing in many sense, and it has helped me. Um, as I mentioned, I superannuated end of last year, and I was doing my own. And after that, of course, end of April, I got into a full-time role again. But this coaching itself, this inner journey has helped me be very composed during this stage, and um, to make sure that I maintain my full composure. Certainly, I express a lot of gratitude to Dr. Didi for having gone through this. A lot of gratitude. A lot of people make us up, right? I think what we are because of probably hundreds of people. I wouldn't even say it is dozens, hundreds of people. And obviously, our parents, my own elder brother and sister, all of them, they make us what we are. They make our lives. Um, and my wife, she's been my ethical and moral barometer. And my children, Nandini, Keshav, and now Vijay, who is my son-in-law, you learn so much from them, right? You really learn a lot going through life with them, and it is actually enriching. This is the enrichment you actually get. Go through life with someone and you learn. And I've had a long list of, honestly, blessed with a lot of good bosses. There have been a couple of bad apples, but otherwise, I probably would have had what 3, 4 dozen bosses in my life, and almost all of them have been like friends with me, right? And some of them are like friends, some of them have actually been like an elder brother. So you feel a lot of gratitude, and they shape what you are. Actually, they actually shape what you are. They shape our beliefs. They shape um, our ethical barometer. So certainly a lot of gratitude to all of them. My father-in-law, who has actually been like a father to me, uh, and of course a lot of people who have actually worked with me. Uh, we've learned a lot from them. So I think I definitely express a lot of gratitude. Again, thank you all for joining today, first of all, and so very happy to be part of this fraternity. And I'm sure uh, I would say that, they say medicine is a noble profession. Okay, they actually say medicine is a noble profession, but coaching actually helps someone dissolve their emotional knots, right? So I would say equally this either profession, vocation, avocation, all of this is as noble. And from that point of view, I think Dr. Didi, you are our mentor, and you are our mentor into this journey. So again, thank you so much, and thank you all for having come.